Alright, so I'm here to tell y'all about my story time on how I lost my V. You know what I'm saying? So it happened a couple years ago, like probably like 1 or 2 years ago. When well, yeah, it was like last year, I think, when I was 17. So this was after the relationship, long distance relationship thing. So I was just focusing on myself after that, and then I ended up wanting the relationship again. So I was just trying to find anybody. So back then I had no confidence, or whatever. So my homeboy used to have to put me on. So my homeboy put me on with this girl. She was in his class, and basically put me on her, and I started talking to her. So after I started talking to her, she had told me she had a boyfriend, but she was still entertaining me and talking to me, so I went along with it, right? So her boyfriend ended up, like, she thought her boyfriend was cheating on her, because basically they went on a date, like the boyfriend and his girl best friend. They basically on her birthday he posted her, and it was like at a dinner together or something like that. But then I guess the girl didn't care, so she just went along with it. And then basically after this, she thought that he was cheating again because he was in the Zaxby's parking lot at 3 o'clock in the morning. So basically, she said she was over with him, whatever, but she still was talking to me. And then basically, it turns out she ended up going back to him because he told her that he basically fell asleep in the car at 3 o'clock in the morning and his phone died. But by the way, I mean, she knew his phone didn't die because she had I forgot what app it's called, but like where you could see the location and you know their phone like charge and all that. But anyway, so basically, eventually she ended up breaking up with him, and we started talking a lot more. But mind you, when she was in a relationship with him, she was still like text me every day. She'll call me like nicknames and stuff. So I went on with it. So then we ended up talking a lot more, and she ended up breaking up with him. And then she basically told me that she wanted some time to heal before we get in a relationship because she had just got a relationship with him. So basically, she got a relationship with him, and like a couple of days, like we started sending each other TikToks and shit every day. So a couple of days later, a couple of days or weeks later, she said she wanted to get in a relationship with me. So we got in a relationship, right? Now, mind you, regularly she would live only like 6 minutes away from me, but when she went to her dad's house, it was an hour and 40 minutes. So basically, we ended up one day. She was like, basically, she's gonna be home alone, but she was at her dad's house, which is an hour and 40 minutes. But she said she was gonna be home alone, and yeah. So it was the summertime, and I used to have football practice in the summertime. So I would go to football practice, and it was like 3 days a week, I think. So I went to practice, and we would have practice early in the morning. So I dropped my brother off at daycare, and then I'll go to practice. So I went to practice, and I brought my clothes with me. So I bought extra clothes because I never changed. I never took showers in the bathroom with the football players because you feel me. So I just bought some clothes. So after I got done, you know, practicing because we just had conditioning practice. So after I was done practicing, I would go to her house, take a shower. So I went right to her house because mind you, practice ended at like 10 something, and she was an hour and 40 minutes away. So I got there at like 2:30, 12:30, I think, or like 12 o'clock, one of the two. So I got there, and she was like, "Tell me when, like, let me know when you here, so I can take a shower, whatever." Cool. So boom, I get there, and it's like 12 o'clock. She has two dogs, so she is like, "All right, I'm gonna come get you from the car." You feel me? So she got me from the car. I got my clothes, took my clothes inside, and we went inside. And I basically, she showed me the bathroom. I went in the bathroom, took a shower. Feel me? So after I got the shower, basically we sat on the couch. We watched, I think, The Conjuring, the first one, and we was watching that. But basically, she had dogs, so she had to take the dogs out because they were scratching at the door. She said to take them to the backyard so they could use the bathroom. So I paused it, and we was just chilling. And then she came back, and she got closer. So when we first was on the couch, she was on like the left side because it wasn't a big couch, but she was on the left side. I was like towards the right, like the end of the right, and then there was a dog in the middle and a dog on her lap, or a dog was on her lap in the middle of both of us, and then there was another dog licking my like on my right side, licking my leg and shit. So basically, when she came back in, she sat closer to me, and I think we put she put a blanket on me. So we was just chilling, watching a movie, and then She went to the bathroom. Now, mind you, I was only supposed to be able to stay there for like probably like a couple hours because I had to go get my brother from um, daycare because my dad was at work. So basically, I went. I was supposed to only stay there for a couple hours, but I basically asked my dad if I could stay longer. So he was like, yeah. So I was under the impression I wasn't gonna be able to because he didn't respond fast enough. But it was already like, it was probably like 3 o'clock, and I had to get my brother at 6, I think. And it was a 2 hour drive, so I had to leave at 6. Well, not 2 hours, but hour 40 minutes, plus traffic. So it was like 2 hours. So basically, um, we had ended up. I stayed there longer, but I basically knew I had to hurry up and make a move because we was running out of time. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I ended up putting my arm on the couch because she went to the bathroom. So I put my arm on the couch and I got more comfortable. So then when she came back, she would when she came back, she would basically sit on the couch next to me and my arm be around her. So it was cool. So it was, cuddling whatever. And we ended up watching the full movie and then we turned on another movie after that. But we didn't watch that movie at all. So we was just chilling, you know what I'm saying? Oh shit. We was just chilling. And we was just chilling. And basically we ended up she wanted to, do what we do. So I ain't gonna go too crazy, but basically she just, put her lips on it, whatever. And then the dog was like barking and shit, so we went in her room. So we went in her room and we was chilling. And basically we was chilling, whatever. And we was just laying down. She was telling me how she didn't want me to leave and she wanted to be with me and all that. So I ended up probably having, well, I didn't know because my dad didn't text me yet. But she basically called her dad and her friends was texting her and shit. She called her dad and her dad was like, oh, I'm gonna be later than usual. Because her dad was supposed to be there at like 6 or like 7. I think actually 8, one of the two. So my dad, ow, ow, ow. My dad said that I could stay for longer, but just be home so I could take my brother to daycare the next day. So, woo. So, yeah, so I basically stayed there longer and we was chilling and I had told her, okay, all right, bro, you hurting me, dude. Come on now. Come on, man. Damn, that shit hurt. Oh, shit. All right, come on now. Come on, fam. You, you stabbing me, bro. You stabbing me, dude. All right, bro. My fault. So, basically, we ended up going to the couch, you know what I'm saying? Because I was supposed to have to leave, so I got all my stuff ready to leave. And basically, I ain't like, you gotta get off me. You scratching me, bro. Ow, ow, ow. But basically, damn, man. We was ended up, I went to the couch because I had to leave or whatever. Or at least I told her I did. So, what the fuck? So, her dad called her again and basically was like, I'll be home in like 2 hours or an hour or something like that. So we got on the couch. Now I started having allergies because when I be around dogs and cats and all that too long, I get allergies and I start to itch and my eyes start to itch like that. So basically my eyes were starting to itch and my eyes was turning like red and shit like that. So I had told her to go get me some ice. She got me some ice and she wanted to do it again. So she started sucking on it, whatever. And then after that, we went back in her room again. And we did what we did, you feel me? But she was on her, cycle of life, so probably wasn't the best to do. You know what I'm saying? So she went to the bathroom because she was sucking on it, and then she was like, "Do you want to feel me?" So she went to the bathroom and checked to see if she was on her thing or not, and she said nothing came out from her. You trying to see if there was anything in there. So basically, we ended up, feel me, doing it, and then now mind you, she was on her, feel me. So when we was done, I had felt like I had to, and when I had checked my underwear, it was like a little bit of blood on me, feel me? But mind you, I never did it before, so I didn't know if that was normal. But basically, that happened, gave her a kiss, and I had to leave because her dad was on the way. Because while we was doing it again, her dad called and was like, I'm on the way, you want some food, whatever. So we did it, and then she was like, I gotta go before you come back. So I got in the car. Now, mind you, got in the car, left at probably like 9 something. So I got home at like 11 something. So I left, and when I was as soon as I was driving up the driveway, when he came in the complex, I drove past him, but he didn't know that, you feel me, I was over there. So cool. So boom, I drive home. I'm on the highway. She called me, or she don't call me, but we just texting about how it was and shit like that. She wished we could do more. She loved me, all that. Cool. So then I go home and I just get ready for the next day. So then a couple weeks or days later, she basically tell me that she don't want a relationship no more, whatever, cool, right? And that basically she never want to be with me ever again. She don't want to talk to me ever again. So in my opinion, I assume that she was trying to go back to her ex, whatever. So cool. So now mind you, like I said, I got a big heart. So if you tell me you don't want to be with me, I'm still trying for a little bit longer. And then if you like, oh, I'm gonna block you, or I really don't want to be with you, you say some like crazy shit, then I'm done off you forever. So basically she was like, I don't ever want to be with you no more, get through your head, whatever, cool. And then she blocked me. So cool. So I'm like, okay, cool. Tell my homeboy, he like, you cool, just for me, focus on yourself, whatever. Find somebody else, right? Boom. So we going, whatever, cool. We got football, so going to football, whatever. So basically, a couple months later, I think it was like a month later after her blocking me, she ended up seeing me at a football game because I used to play football. But at the time, I was injured, so I couldn't, because it was a spring game, I think. So we didn't, it was either spring game. Yeah, I think it was a spring game. Like, basically, we was playing our own team. So I basically had to watch in the stands, whatever. So she seen me, you feel me? Now, mind you, I was also talking to another girl at the time that was a flag football girl or whatever. So other girl, she seen me, and she basically seen me after the game, and she was like, my homeboy had told me she was following me because me and my homeboy, like, we close. We still close now, but we was like, we always hang out. So basically, we was chilling, and he basically was like, oh, she behind you. She's staring at you. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I just play it cool, whatever. Me and him go to the car, and we just listen to music, chilling. And, you know what I'm saying, I go in the locker room, talk to my homeboys, whatever, cool. So then me and him chilling in the car, because mind you, I had to take him home, whatever. So I think, no, I don't think I took him home. I think it was just chilling, because we didn't really get to hang out often. So basically, we ended up, so I had got home. So after we was done chilling, I got home, and she had texted me, or she had added me back on Snapchat, man, because she blocked me on Snapchat and iMessages. So she added me back on Snapchat, and she was basically telling me, oh, I miss you. I'm sorry for how I was acting. I was high, and my homegirls told me, like, what happened, and she felt bad, whatever. So I was like, okay, cool. So basically, she told me she still had feelings for me, and that she wanted to be with me. So cool. So I'm like, okay, she wanted to be with me. Then I say 2-3 days go by, and she like, oh, well, I talked to my mom about it, and she told me that basically she don't think we should be together, and that we exes for a reason, whatever, cool, and we should just be friends. So I'm like, okay, cool. So then I just keep going on about my life, and then I get in a relationship with another girl, right? And that's the crazy one. I'm gonna talk about that one in another video, but she basically, I get another relationship with another girl. Now mind you, so I was talking to this other girl. I'm gonna make another story time on this too, but I was talking to this other girl, and the girl, the girl I was talking to's friend basically told her that I used to date the other girl that I was just talking about. And she was basically friends with both of them. So she told her that. So when I ended up getting with the new girl, basically, she had like seen the old girl in the hallway, because she thought that the girl I was with thought I never talked to anybody else, or like I never had relations with anybody else. So when she found out that it was somebody that went to our school, she felt away, and she went up to her and was like, "Oh, I got your man, whatever, cool." So basically, I guess I made her jealous, whatever. But she ain't never said nothing to me. But whenever I was in the hallway, like going to class, because I used to walk with the new girl to classes and shit. So when I was in the hallway going to class with her, she would always stare at me. Like the old girl I used to talk to would always stare at me, always give us mean faces and shit. But she had a boyfriend at the time though. So when she had told me that she wanted to get back with me, she had a boyfriend. She ended up getting a boyfriend a couple days later. So I'm like, okay, she don't need me. So boom. So one day I was at school and I was with the new girl or whatever, and basically she had went to the cousin of my new girl and was like, "Are you and Zay still together? Or how y'all doing? Whatever." Because she basically was saying that she missed me, but she didn't tell me. She told them. So the new girl told me that basically the girl that I used to talk to wants me back, whatever, and I should go back to her, whatever, on some lame shit. So I was like, okay, cool, whatever. But I felt like, I mean, I just didn't really want her because it's like I felt like I was a rebound at that point. She wanted me at first. Well, she really rebounded me as her ex because her ex broke up with her, so she wanted somebody to be with, and I was nice to her, whatever. So she did it with me. Then she didn't want to be with me anymore, so she blocked me. Then she added me back, said she wanted to be with me. Then she got a boyfriend. Then I got a girl, and then she wanted me again. But hey, I don't know. But I mean, I feel like she probably still do want me now, but she's got a boyfriend now. So I don't know. But I mean, I'm single now. I'm not really looking for nobody else. Hold on, man. But but yeah, that's basically the end of my story time though. Um, appreciate y'all for watching. I'm gonna start making reaction videos today, hopefully. But probably be after this video is up. But just let me know if y'all want any other story times. And appreciate y'all, man.